Volatile ride for CHEK Limited stock price on Tuesday moving between $1.80 and $2.14 updated on January 26, 2021. Buy or hold candidate since December 22, 2020 gained 431.29%. The CHEK Limited stock price fell by minus 13.88% on the last day Tuesday, January 26, 2021, from $2.09 to $1.80. During the day the stock fluctuated 18.89% from a day low at $1.80 to a day high of $2.14. The price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days, but is still up by 9.76% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day along with the stock, which is actually a good sign as volume should follow the stock. On the last day, the trading volume fell by minus 33 million shares and in total, 16 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $28.80 million. The stock lies in the middle of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term and a further rise within the trend is signaled. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to rise 312.02% during the next 3 months and, with a 90% probability hold a price between $3.37 and $8.72 at the end of this 3-month period. Signals and forecast. The CHEK Limited stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages giving a positive forecast for the stock. Also, there is a general buy signal from the relation between the two signals where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections down, there will be some support from the lines at $1.76 and 97 cents. A breakdown below any of these levels will issue sell signals. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, January 25, 2021, and so far it has fallen minus 13.88%. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence MACD. Volume fell together with the price during the last trading day and this reduces the overall risk as volume should follow the price movements. Support, risk and stop loss. CHEK Limited finds support from accumulated volume at $1.73 and this level may hold a buying opportunity as an upwards reaction can be expected when the support is being tested. The stock may move very much during a day volatility and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band this stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved 34 cents between high and low, or 18.89%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 19.25%. Our recommended stop loss, $1.69 minus 5.96%. This stock has very high daily movements and this gives very high risk. There is a sell signal from a pivot top found 1 day ago. Is CHEK Limited stock a buy? Several short-term signals, along with a general good trend, are positive and we conclude that the current level may hold a buying opportunity as there is a fair chance for CHEK Limited stock to perform well in the short term. Due to some small weaknesses in the technical picture we have downgraded our analysis conclusion for the stock since the last evaluation from a strong buy candidate to a buy candidate. Current score, 1.097. Predicted opening price for CHEK Limited of Wednesday, January 27, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price January 27, 2021. Current price $1.91. CHEK is overvalued compared to its price of $1.80 per share, has below average safety, and is currently rated a hold. Recommendation: REC hold. REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the VectorVest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. Value: current price, $1.80. Current value, 52 cents. CHEK has a current value of 52 cents per share. Compared to a price of $1.80 per share, the stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential relative value RV poor RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. CHEK has an RV of 0.59, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety relative safety RS poor RS is an indicator of risk. CHEK has an RS of 0.70, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility and other factors. Timing relative timing RT very good RT analyzes a stock's price trend. CHEK has a relative timing of 1.25, which is very good on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating value safety timing VST fair VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. CHEK has a VST rating of 0.93, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety and timing. STOP stop price $1.04 stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. CHEK has a stop of $1.04 per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. CI Comfort Index very poor CI is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. CHEK has a CI rating of 0.45, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. CI is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT earnings growth rate GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. CHEK has a forecasted earnings growth rate of 16.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very good. EPS earnings per share EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. CHEK has a forecasted EPS of $-0.31 per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE price to earnings ratio PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. CHEK has a PE of -5.81. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 64.92. EY earnings yield EY reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. CHEK has an EY of -17.22%. This is below the current average of 1.54% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE growth to PE ratio CHEK has a GPE rating of -2.76. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. DIV dividend VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in DIV. CHEK does not pay a dividend. DY dividend yield DY reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. CHEK does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DY equals 100x DIV price. It is useful to compare DY with EY. If DY is not significantly lower than EY, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS dividend safety DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. CHEK does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and EY levels that are much higher than DYDG dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. CHEK does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG Vector YSG is an indicator which combines DY, DS and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. CHEK does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. AVGVOL. AVGVOL is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. CHEK has an AVGVOL of 19,839,280 shares traded per day. Percent vol reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the AVGVOL. Percent vol equals volume. AVGVOL/AVGVOL 100. CHEK had a percent vol of minus 19.35% on Tuesday, January 26, 2021. PRC, CHEK price changed minus 13.88% from the prior day's closing price. Sales, CHEK has annual sales of 0. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. CHEK has a sales growth of 0.00% per year. This is poor. Sales per share SPS CHEK has annual sales of $0 per share. Price to sales ratio PS, CHEK has APS of 0.00. Shares, CHEK has 46 million shares of stock outstanding. Market capitalization, CHEK has a market capitalization of 83 million. Business sector, CHEK has been assigned to the healthcare business sector. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors. Industry group, CHEK has been assigned to the healthcare instruments industry group. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors.